look at the early stages of Criticaleye, it was quite simple, bringing people into a room. And as the complexity of the environment has changed, so has the complexity of the needs of our customers, and thus the support structure that we put in place.
Since we founded the company 20 years ago, of course, it's changed in terms of size, it's changed structurally, of course, but for me, I think the biggest difference is how much our confidence and our competence has changed. We've grown in stature from being, if you like, a facilitator, a kind of platform or a place to, we've become guides, experts ourselves, challengers ourselves. Of course, externally, the world's changed. It's become faster, more complex, and that's made what we do, what we provide, all the more needed and embraced.
So if you think of someone joining Criticaleye now, and you think of the mix of mentoring, pop-up boards, one-on-one access, that's situational, geographically complex, that's really, really a long way from where we started, which was sticking people in a room and letting them bounce around.
So what has evolved is very much the proposition. Our intention and our values as individuals, and therefore an organisation, have remained pretty consistent. What has evolved is the insight we've gained in terms of what leadership looks like and feels like, and we've learnt a lot personally through that process.
I think that what really has remained consistent is our belief in what we're trying to do and what we're doing, and we still think of it like that, and the values behind why we're doing that. It really is quite difficult, if you think about it, to create a community that's based on trusting relationships from nothing, because you're basing it on the relationships that you've got and building from there.
The team has got bigger, our reach has got bigger. We've now got nearly 100 board mentors. When we started, there was nothing, and there was no Criticaleye. So when you look back, there's a lot that has changed in terms of the way we structure, approach subject matters, engage with people, and the reach that we now have.
My general view is if you went back centuries and you spoke to leaders, they'd be isolated, challenged, and under pressure. I don't think that will change in another 100 years. By its very nature, when you get to these complex leadership roles, the support you need is very, very hard, and an environment which is a peer environment will be as powerful in 200 years as it is today.
My team will back me up to say that the two most used words in my vocabulary day to day are probably trust and relationships. I say it all the time. That's the bedrock of the company. And it's also the bedrock, by the way, of the bond between the three founders. It's the basis of what we do and the basis of what we offer.
But we always knew at the end of the day that as three founders we would find a solution. So you have to back yourself, believe in what needs to be done, and know that you do have that capability. And that, I think, has been very, very powerful.
There's one word as to why we remain here today, and will continue to be the one word that is key to our future, which is trust. If you look at the reality of Criticaleye, market-making information happens every day of every week within the community. Every single person who's a part of it has to trust Criticaleye. And that trust is complex. Individual trust, because we hold interaction around people and their own careers and capabilities, and also trust for the decisions they make, because if you think of any member of Criticaleye, the implications of their decisions are quite significant. And so that environment where you can be open, talk about the challenges in a safe space, is absolutely unique and the most powerful piece of Criticaleye, and the bit that we will never change.